Come along with us on our day trip to Ohrid, North Macedonia. I only had 11 hours here on a tour, but honestly, it was enough to completely blow me away. Let me show you everything we did, how much it cost, and why you should visit this beautiful country. We're going to Macedonia today on a day trip with TripAdvisor. So it's 7:15 and our bus is supposed to get here at 7:30. And it's a 11-hour trip. They're supposed to pick us up right outside of our apartment. This entire 12-hour day only cost us $62 Canadian per person. You can click the link in my bio if you want to book this tour as well. It was around a 2.5-hour ride from Tirana city center to the town of Ohrid, Macedonia. Make sure if you're doing this tour that you also bring a passport with you because you're crossing borders. Oh, really? Our guide stopped at a local cafe and park after about an hour of driving for anyone who wanted to grab a bite to eat. This is us crossing from Albania into Macedonia at the border. The nice thing about this tour is they also covered the border fee for us. Our first stop was Lake Ohrid itself, and it's one of the oldest lakes in Europe that's over 3 million years old. The second stop was at the National Workshop for Handmade Paper, and it was pretty cool to see how paper used to be made traditionally. Our guide then walked us around the old town of Ohrid, which is actually a UNESCO heritage site, so there was a lot of history to learn and talk about. What? Oh, really? That's cool. This next stop was definitely the highlight of the trip. We stopped at the Church of Saint John. You've probably recognized this place in a postcard as it's a really famous spot, and it was surreal to see in real life. If I were to do this trip again, I probably would have worn running shoes because it was a pretty steep hike.
We created our Cyrillic alphabet. The thing is, it was built in 2001, but it was built on the church, on the old church remains, which they were built in Macedonia.
This is Samuel's Fortress, which was also included in our tour price. We had 30 minutes to climb the walls and enjoy the scenery. It was really cool to see.
Macedonia.
You're so weird. We then walked past the ancient amphitheater of Ohrid, which they actually still hold concerts here, and it was built in the late 2nd century. It could seat around 4,000 to 5,000 spectators. We then had around an hour and a half to stop for food. We ate at Hotel Alexandria, which is actually right on Lake Ohrid with incredible views. We were able to pay with euros or with card, and each of our pastas were €12 each. We then said goodbye to the town of Lake Ohrid, and we stopped at the Bay of Bones Museum, where we looked at from afar what the ancient settlement would have looked like years ago. After about 30 minutes of driving, our next stop was at the Monastery of Saint Naum. It sits right on the border of Albania, and we had a whole hour to spend here. It was historic and had a lot of beautiful scenery. I'll be honest, I have no idea where we are. We're at the monastery. It's a nice breeze. Our final stop with our tour was at Driloni National Park. We are now back in Albania after the border. We had 30 minutes to spend here. It was a quiet park. They had little cafes and swan boats on the lake, and it was a relaxing way to end this part of the trip. It was a really good tour. It was with Inbound Albania. I'll link it. And he's getting my hat.
What? You dropped your hat and I picked it up for you.
Thank you, Hush Morris. Anyways, it was really good. It's like 12 hours. They picked us up at 7:30. We've done all these stops. And our tour guide's really nice. Remember his name?
I don't.
Me neither. This is our last stop. We're here for half an hour. It's a national park or a park in Albania off the side of Lake Ohrid. And we're gonna have like a coffee or something. Got dropped back off right outside of our apartment at around 6:30 p.m. So that was almost a 12-hour travel day. Thanks so much for watching. Click on my channel for some more European videos.